Okay, hello everyone. Sorry for the delay in uploading the first video. I started not feeling too hot earlier in the week. You can probably still tell my voice is a little froggy. Just try to bear with me if you could. So you might be able to see the windows behind me. It's a nice rainy day in Pennsylvania, as usual. The past few months it seems. The rain caused me to not have work today. We're working outside, you know, digging holes, moving some dirt for some concrete. Digging doesn't go so well in the rain, so we called it a day today, and didn't really bother. So right now it is 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're gonna go to the pet store to get some food for the snakes. I have 4 snakes. There's 3 pythons and a red-tailed boa. So we could go on a little adventure today. Now, unfortunately, it's going to be raining here all day, from what I can tell. So I don't think I'll be able to get the outside of the truck in any of the video. And I'm probably not going to be able to get much exhaust sounds, because if I put my windows down with how far of an offset these tires have, it's just going to throw water inside the truck, and that tends to cause quite a mess. So I try not to do that. Not really looking to get any excuse me, to get any mud flaps. And fender flares really don't look all that great in my opinion and many other opinions. But Chemical Guys heavy duty soap. I can't think the name of it off the top of my head. But it's the soap as well as part wax. Of course, it's not as good as a hand wax, but there's some wax in it. So I drove around in the rain a few days this past week, and I was extremely surprised that my truck was still 90% clean. I hated my mom. Saying the truck was 90% clean, roughly, I guess. Rode around, I'd probably say at least 200 miles in 2 or 3 days in some pretty heavy rain, highway speeds, and it was clean. So I would definitely recommend getting the Chemical Guys foam gun kit. Comes with the gun that'll hook right up to your garden hose. Comes with the gun, well, it's really a hose nozzle, a bottle, and a nozzle that goes on the end of the bottle that would give you your spray. But it has all that. It comes with a microfiber towel that holds a lot more water. Well, I don't want to say holds, but I guess it holds a lot more water than you would expect. I was able to dry the whole truck without needing to wring it out or to get another towel. So that was pretty cool. It comes with 2 different soaps, a regular duty, we'll say, and a heavy duty soap for when you got some a pretty decent mess of your vehicle. And it comes with it comes with 2 wash mitts. The green microfiber mitt with all these little dangly things, and some kind of wool type mineral. I don't know. I don't know what it's called, and I don't know why you would use it, because it just gets a little fuzz all over your car, truck, whatever you got. So a little bit about myself. Many of you know from Instagram my name is Bob. Instagram name Durrrrnali with 4 R's. You know, Durrrrnali Denali. 23, I'll be 24 this coming week actually. From Pennsylvania, just north of Philadelphia. For an occupation, I am a carpenter, I'm in the Philadelphia Carpenters Union. So a lot of people, like, I tell them I'm a carpenter, and they're like, okay, you build houses. Like, nah, not really. We do more hospitals, university work, you know, bigger actual buildings. We don't really do housing. Not really quite large enough for us to do, if you want to say. That there's not a whole lot of housing in Philadelphia, in the city. And the housing that is done in the city is done mostly by the Philadelphia Housing Authority, which also uses union carpenters, but I think they have a reduced pay, like a reduced rate. But that is what I do for a job. My first truck was a 2014 Sierra extended cab all-terrain SLT. It was a nice truck. I liked it a lot. I was having a lot of issues with it. I had a lot of issues with it. The company didn't make good on it. They didn't try to help. They didn't really try to, they attempted to fix the problem as far as bring it in and we'll look at it. But the company basically said it's a characteristic of the truck, and you gotta live with it. And that didn't really sit well with me. You know, I just bought I think it was a $54,000 pickup truck, brand new. And it should not have made a sound at all. But I had some grinding issues in the rear. We'll just leave it at that. So I ended up, essentially in the end, I got rid of that truck, traded it in, and I bought the Denali. 2015 LML Duramax. Not a whole lot else besides that, stock wise anyway. I've been asked, well, it's a Denali, you don't have a sunroof? No, I don't. The sunroof and the rear sliding window can only be an option if you do not have the snow prep package for the plows. It happens that this has a snow prep package, so the twisting of the frame would cause either cracking, or it would cause the seals that keep the water out from opening and closing. When you're closed, your seals would be off, and everything would start to leak, essentially. So we're not looking to have anything going on. So a little list of things that have been done to the truck so far. We have a adjustable 4 to 6 inch Cognito Motorsports stage 2 lift kit with Fox shocks. The lift is set at 6 inches. The wheels are fuel forged FF12s. I think they call them fuel flow. They are 12 by 22 with a negative 51 offset. And the tires are Nitto 325/50 R22s. I guarantee a lot of you have seen these tires before on Dirty Max's truck. That's Jack. He is also excuse me. That's Jack. Jack is also from Pennsylvania. He has the 2015 Silverado with the CP3 conversion. That hopefully I will be able to do sometime this year. There's a few things I would like to do if I'm able. We'll get into that a little later though. Back to what we have done so far. We have the lift, the wheels, the tires, of course. We have a 4-inch Flow Pro straight pipe. It's the downpipe back, no muffler delete, DPF delete. It's just straight pipe. I kind of wish I went with the 5-inch. Some people said the 4 is allowed, but it's not obnoxious. But I guess I like being obnoxious because I wish I had the 5. And then when I talked about going from the 4 going up to the 5, a lot of people said, don't waste your money, it's not that much of a difference. If I knew beforehand, I definitely would have bought the 5-inch. Aside from that, since that's a downpipe back, I recently just had installed the 3-inch MBRP downpipe to replace a stock downpipe, which fantastically raised my mile per gallon by 4. So with all the modifications before the lift, we were getting about 22 to 24. Sorry, I'm trying to get on a one-way here. 22 to 24 mile per gallon on the highway. After lifting the truck, that dropped down to about 14. Now that we have the new downpipe to replace the stock downpipe, we're getting 18. I'm very excited about that. I was surprised. And there's also a noticeable little power gainage there. So other than the downpipe, the exhaust, we have an S&B cold air intake, an air dog, I think it's a 140 lift pump. We also have PPEI tuning, and one more thing that I always miss. Well, there's a Rampage tailgate light bar, under tailgate bar, whatever you want to call it. I got one from my last truck. I enjoyed it. I had it for almost 2 years, I guess. None of the lights went out. It's not like a lot of the older ones you see where half the bar is out, some of the bulbs are out. It's not really, they don't look, if you get close to it, they don't really look like light bulbs. It almost looks like a circuit board with lights that light up on it. When we have a nicer day, I'll show you that, what that looks like. But they're very, very small, but extremely bright. Something I was very happy with, so I bought a second one. And I had it hardwired to the truck rather than having it plugged into the tow accessories, did to your tail light reverse. So the whole bar turn white when you go reverse. So it does reverse, it does a turn signal 4 ways. There's a lifted 1500. Not bad. So yeah, it does all your light functions, and but I guess that's about it, just for an introductory video. If there's anything you would like to see or anything you'd like to know about myself or the Durrrrnali, let me, leave some comments below. Let me know, and I'll do my best to answer as many questions as I can, and get some pretty neat videos together in the coming days. If it ever stops raining, I'll definitely have some inside-outside videos of the truck. We'll do some rolling shots. We're gonna start doing some fun stuff here. So, if you're watching, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Like, subscribe, you know the deal. And I will see you next time.